In 2002, I sold all the sheep. I just went on a continuous crop because I went after what I assumed is the best farmers in Western Australia. They had no sheep. But I found out that the economy of sheep farming is different here than in Australia. Our prices for our meat and stuff is higher. And we've got another big problem is that is we swath. So a lot of our, especially barley, falls through the rows and there's hundreds of tons lying on the land which you can utilize with something else. So I tried to get a middle way in this system. What I do at the moment, I've got about, it varies, about 2,000 to 3,000 production ewes and then the young ewes as well. I keep them in it's like a feed lot, or I call it a ewe camps, and I feed them for 6 months during the winter. I don't want any sheep on my lands in the winter because that's when they're compacted, it's wet and it's compacting. And then I let them lamb in those what do you call it, voerkraal. And then as soon as my first fields become available after harvesting, I'll start putting them out with the lambs. In other words, I keep just the cairn, the base of the sheep for the winter. In the summer, I've got just about double the sheep. And then they go out on all these fields which was planted, but not a lot of them. I never go more than 2 sheep, actually about 1.5 sheep per hectare for 6 months in the dry season on that land, just to utilize all the seeds and the barley and peas, whatever that's left on the field. And then before I plant again, I sell everything off, all the lambs. I farm with Dorper sheep, which is a mutton sheep. It's not a wool sheep. So I sell everything off and I just keep the base, the ewes, the producing ewes again. That's what I do with my sheep. I would prefer not to have any sheep on the farm. Not that I don't like sheep. I actually like sheep more than cropping. But in our areas, you have to pay for your land, you have to crop, and you have to take the risk. But out of a conservation viewpoint, I don't like sheep. I don't think sheep and cropping goes together. I think they're absolutely different poles, actually.